Please be advised that Little Miss Recap contains adult language.
You guys, I'm just interpreting the source medium. You know what I mean?
1,000,000%.
I'm interpreting the source material. Okay.
Right. And if you're looking for like a verbatim recap,
You're
this
not
isn't
getting it
the
here.
podcast. No, not for you.
It's not even factual, guys. You're not even getting facts.
No.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap, the podcast where we actively encourage teens not to go to college.
True.
Down on college, man. What the fuck is going on here?
Right? Wild.
My name's Amye Archer. I am here with the light of my life, the wind beneath my wings, Shirley MacLaine.
What's up?
Steph. What's up, Steph?
What up, everybody?
Guys, if you don't know who Shirley MacLaine is, get into our Facebook group and see this treasure.
If you don't know who Shirley MacLaine is, you're getting the shame bell.
Yes. Wait, I got it.
Ready?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shirley MacLaine is Stephanie's dog who looks like a miniature version of that thing from Neverending Story.
Falcor.
What's his name?
Falcor.
Falcor. Okay. I don't remember that.
You don't remember Falcor?
I just remember seeing it and being freaked out by him. Of course. I was scared of everything as a kid.
He's adorable.
I know, but of course I was scared of him.
I know, you're a big boob.
That's just how I, operate in the world. I go through the world in fear.
Good Lord.
Good Lord. Okay. Steph, what's happening today?
Not a whole lot. Just, living the dream here. Still trying not to bust a stitch. Hanging in.
We've been getting emails and comments from listeners.
Okay.
Saying how much they're enjoying this. And some of them aren't even watching Virgin River.
All right, that's
and
amazing.
Just listening.
I love those people.
So
they're the ones. If you're listening and you're not watching, but you're listening. When you're not watching, slide into my DMs because those are the people that I need to talk to.
They are true backdoor friends.
Truly, they're my people.
So, as you remember last episode, Jack saved the day by getting in the plane and somehow knowing how to fly it.
Amazing.
And
Jack can do everything.
Hope's running around on the ground screaming, "That's our Jack! That's our Jack up there!" So today we're talking about the next episode, which is Virgin River Season 5, Episode 7, From the Ashes.
From the Ashes.
From the Ashes. Okay. The episode opens and it's real grim. It's real grim. It's just, everything's burned down.
Bad news bears.
And it's the day after Jack saved the town, and their cabin has some damage, but Brady's place looks like there was a meth explosion in the basement.
And
I mean, it's real bad.
Brady's place, which is just a bedroom,
only
shot from that one view, is demolished. And I kind of loved it because I hate him.
How dare you?
I hate him so much.
Well, he heads over to the bar and we see him shaking hands with Preacher. And then we see Denny and Lizzy waking up together and they're banging. And we see Mel and Jack waking up together. Everybody's banging.
I mean, after a fire, you have to. Just gotta bang it out. Gotta bang it out.
So we're going to go character by character. And then the end, there's a big town scene. So I have that broken out separately.
Okay. All right.
So we're going to start with Hope, Lizzy, and Denny. And the town is upset. We are at a convention center, a town hall, a players' playhouse. I don't know where we are. This town is very confusing because sometimes I feel like it's really small. And other times it seems like there's thousands of people because they have these big events and everything.
I know,
but whatever.
It's weird. We don't know what's happening.
So
I don't think they do either.
Your man Bert Mater is super angry. He's in the front row. He's like, "When's my water getting turned on? Hope I meant to make."
Bert's got shit to do. And don't forget, he got cut on that rusty rim. And he didn't get a tetanus shot. He needs to wash his hands.
if
Leave
you
my
didn't
bird
watch,
out of this.
if you watched Breaking Bad, you know you need water to make meth. So Bert is real upset right now, and he needs his water turned back on.
He's got stuff to do.
Now Muriel steps in, our hero, and she calms the
Mhm.
crowd down. She's like, you know what? I'd love to see Muriel on Golden Bachelor. She would win. She would
Yes,
win.
she would.
Mhm,
Muriel's like the
mhm.
ultimate golden bachelor. Yes, she is.
She would win 100%. She's a little Goldie. Put her with the Holdie.
She is. You're
Mhm, mhm.
right.
Yep.
Oh, I love this.
So they're announcing that they're having a clothing and food drive later, and Hope tells them, "We will get through this, people.
Mhm.
We will." Hope needs a haircut,
Mhm.
and she needs to wash that hair.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean,
Wash
poor
your hair,
Hope.
Hope. Do it. Do it.
It's really weird. I don't know what they're doing with her. Because
So
did you ever see her as a young woman?
she's beautiful,
She's stunning.
and the actress is not ugly.
Oh no, that's
It's just
not what
the
I
way
mean
they
at
have her
all.
styled.
It's just bad.
It's
I
bad.
don't get it.
And Doc is a Holdie. You can't put her with Doc.
No,
This
not
makes us root for Muriel with Doc.
does because we're real good people.
We're scumbags.
I'm Brady.
What did I call somebody the other day? A scum bucket.
A
Remember
scum
scum buckets?
bucket.
Mhm, mhm.
Yes.
So that's why I should name the Facebook group. We're just scum
Scum
buckets.
buckets.
Mhm.
That's a good
So Hope is visiting now with Stevie Nicks / Carly Simon.
one.
And Hope wants to know what they're doing with the farm because Lily's farm burned down. As you all recall, little Chloe. Did you hear the opening to last episode? I put that in there.
So great.
You could
I
hear her
love
going. I think part of it, and people can't see it, is the face I make when I do it.
Oh, it totally is. I can see it. It's great.
Okay. So Chloe burned down the farm or whatever. The farm burned down with Chloe in it.
Oh my God.
So she says Tara is leaving town. Now, Tara, let's just remember, is like 19 and does not want this kid.
No.
But
And like,
she got some kind of job offer, which who gets a job offer when they're 19 or 20 that they're like, we need you to start right now?
yeah. And like the whole episode, I was wondering how both of these girls, Stevie Simon and what's her name? Tara, managed to just up and leave. Like, oh, well, the farm burned down. You guys will deal with it. Peace. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, peace out.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get this.
Stevie Simon has to get back to Portland. She
I
has
know.
to. Mm-hmm.
I know.
Hope wants to try to find a local buyer, but Stevie Nicks is like, there's a developer banging down my door offering me hot, sweet cash, and I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
Hope is like, let me just find someone who will love and care for the farm. We see the writing on the wall, and it's going to Jack and Mel, right? We
I
see
know,
this.
right?
Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
So Lizzy is working for Hope and Denny. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Lizzy is working for Hope, and Denny asks, hey, BT Dubs, are you going to college? Whatever went down with that. You know, the free ride to college that your mother was going to pay for.
Yeah.
And she's like, nah, decided not to. And Denny's like, nah, I'm not going to Stanford either. Down with college. College sucks.
Yeah. College sucks.
Okay, I don't know
Farming
if this
is
is the
great.
message we want to send people.
I mean, I don't think it is, but
I mean, here's the deal. College is not for everyone. I get that
no.
100%. And college is super expensive and a lot of people can't afford it. But if somebody's banging down your door like, I'm paying for you to go to Stanford,
You're going.
fucking go.
Yeah. You're going.
Jesus Christ. So now they're coming up with raffle ideas, and Hope is still trying to find someone to buy Lily's farm. And Lizzy announces at the table she's not going to college, and the sewing circle are thrilled. They're like, yay, town with college. I figured, Okay.
Messed up.
Now we're going to skip on over to Preach.
Preach!
Stop!
Preach! I'm hungry. Preach, give me a snack.
Hey, Preach! Well, now Brady's got an annoying kid in his life now.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So Kaya heads over to Preach, and she's like,
Kaya.
why?
Kaya.
She's like, why are you avoiding my calls? And I have a note here. Can we discuss that Preach is like, I don't know, he might be the head chef at Jack's bar.
I don't know.
He
what
has
is.
like $1 million home.
I know. It's really beautiful.
How,
I don't get
but
it.
how that math ain't mathin'.
No, it's not.
I
Well,
know
they
a lot
didn't
of
go to
people.
college, so
I know a lot of people in the restaurant industry. Right? He didn't go to college, so he's a millionaire.
right. I mean, that's how it works in Virgin River. Because that's the other issue that I have with all of this. Like, okay, we're not down with college, but they make it like making it in the world is just easier than going to college. And I don't know that that's true.
It's not true.
It's not.
So Kaya's like, Jay and I are getting divorced, dude. I kept it a secret because I didn't want to complicate things. Okay.
What? Yeah. Get out of here. I
And
don't
he's like,
know if I
I
like
got
her.
real feelings for you.
I
I
know.
don't know why I'm doing him like Danny Glover. I got real feelings for you.
And she's like,
I
I like my French fried potatoes. My name
So
is
more on these
Slingblade.
two idiots later. Okay. So now Brady runs into Brie at the cupcake truck or whatever the fuck it is, which I need a cupcake truck in
I know.
walking distance to my house.
It's funny because every time I see the cupcake truck, I do think of you because I know
Mhm.
how much you and Patrick would love a
Mhm.
cupcake truck.
Of
I,
course
on
we
the
do.
other hand, want like a French fry truck.
You
A
like a
fry
savory.
truck. Yeah, I want savory. You guys want sweet. If we stick them next to each other, the town is complete.
Yep, I agree. So Brady runs into Brie there and he tells her like, "Oh, my 1-bedroom shack was demolished and I'm homeless." And she says, "I hear you're a hero. Like you used a flamethrower to start a backdraft, whatever he did." They start to fight a little bit, and she says, "Look, dude, I don't feel safe with you. Like you're lying. You're shady." To take a page out of Izzy's book from Love Is Blind, you're shady as fuck, dude. You're shady as fuck. I hate that motherfucker. And Brady says, "Trust me, I'm doing everything I can to get us out of this situation, but I can't tell you what." Is she a moron? This woman is a lawyer. She doesn't put two and two together. There's a criminal enterprise. Brady's involved. He's saying that he's trying to get them out of it, but can't give any more details. I would immediately assume he was working with the cops and was wearing a wire.
Right? Crazy.
Like, this is Virgin River.
I know.
So now she walks away and he's like, "Please, if you can't talk to me, just find someone you could talk to."
I fucking hate him so much. No one says that.
Drug Nana texts him all of a sudden and she's like, "Meet me at the corner of you know what and you know where."
Yeah.
So, okay.
ASAP.
So he gets there and Nana pulls up in a shady Escalade and Brady gets in. And now this is the greatest scene and I'll reveal why in a minute. She tells Brady they're going to be in the glamping business. And he's acting so obvious and asking all the questions. "Oh, we're going into the glamping business at Jack's? Where are you putting the drugs? Tell me the GPS coordinates of all of the heroin that you are moving or the fentanyl." And Drug Nana's like, "You'll learn those details when I can trust you," or something like that.
Like, shut up, Drug Nana.
He gets out of the car and he pulls his iPhone out of his pocket and he presses stop because he's been recording the whole thing. And I just wrote, this is going to be hilarious because Nana, doesn't know tech.
I know.
And Brady is going to be able to use the simplest tech to outsmart her.
I
Like,
know.
you don't need to wear a wire anymore. Have your phone on record in your pocket.
Yeah, Nana doesn't know.
Nana
Nana doesn't know.
Nana doesn't know how to work an iPhone.
Nana can't figure out how to swipe up. Not happening.
Nana's going to pull out her jitterbug and try to text you.
Her jitterbug. And it's like a big old rotary phone. Oh, we're assholes.
So later, Brady plays the tape for Mike, and he's like, "Now I know why Nana's been so nice to Jack." And he's showing Brady like the pictures of Jack and Mel meeting with Nana. And Mike says, "We can't arrest them yet. We just don't have enough evidence. So maybe you need to wear a wire." I think he's just trying to have Brady killed.
I mean, yeah,
and Brady says, "Yeah, okay, I'll do it. I will not let Jack and Brie be hurt." And Mike's like, "Me either, because I have eyes on banging her." So,
yep. I noticed that.
Now Mike heads over to Brie's house for a beer. And they always try to do these like real casual, like, "Come on in and have a beer."
Yeah,
this is not what it looks like.
No, and it's
stilted and it's weird.
And like, why are they drinking a Dos Equis? I don't think they'd be drinking a Dos Equis.
Why are they drinking a Dos Equis at like noon?
No one have a job? Again, no one works.
Oh,
Bree's a lawyer. What is she lawyering?
yeah. What is she doing?
She's not working.
I don't see her poring over briefs.
No.
Okay.
I don't get it.
So they're there, and she tells him the jury came back, and they've convicted the guy that she testified against. And
Mhm.
Mike wants to talk about her. Okay, so I thought I missed something because he's like, I want to talk about Sacramento. Did I cross a line? And
Mm.
he's like, I'm not trying to interfere in your shit with Brady, but I do care about you. And she's like, well, I care about you too. And that's why what almost happened. And I went back to the previous episode and there's nothing.
Nothing.
So I
Well,
don't know if I missed something.
was there not a moment though when he was leaving? Didn't they like share
All they
a
did was
moment?
hug. All they did was hug.
All right.
I mean, they hugged a little too long, maybe, but that was it. There was no attempted kiss, no moves
Yeah.
towards a kiss. It was so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
So weird. Okay.
Weird.
So they agree to be friends. Put a pin in that.
Mm.
Now we're going to go to the meat of our story, Jack and Mel.
Mm.
So the episode opens with them asleep, and Brie knocks on the door, and she just hugs Jack, and they cry. And guess what? I was crying too because I was in my grief state.
I know.
Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Here's the thing. I thought long and hard about this. And we even railed about it. Why did they make her lose that baby? And then I got to thinking, there are women who go through this.
I know.
But, maybe this is more realistic.
I mean, it's possible for sure. But then I'm wondering too, are they not letting her have a child because it ties the story down too much? They can't, they'd have to wrap her story up.
It would
with
be like that
Jack.
fucking camping trip.
Right. But that's my point. It would just be wrapped up in a pretty bow.
Yeah, and it would be boring
Yeah,
as fuck to
boring.
watch.
So
yeah.
I think the reason she's not having a kid is because her and Jack are going to break up.
Okay.
Obviously.
All right. Okay. So Mel doesn't want to talk to anyone because she doesn't want to have to tell the story. And she has to go for a D&C the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And she's hesitant. And she's like, it's painful and they put you under. And I don't feel like talking to anybody. I don't feel like telling anybody, blah, blah, blah. Jack assures her that Brie and Joey are the only ones who know. So, we're fine. Now Brie comes over with homemade muffins. I just wrote yum.
Yum.
Yum. Give me a homemade muffin.
I am really beginning to love Mel and Brie's relationship.
Yeah.
I do.
I like it
really
too.
do like it.
I like it better than Mel and Carly Simon.
Yeah.
Which
Stevie
feels
Simon.
fake and forced.
It's so forced. Stevie Simon's whole persona is too fake and forced.
I agree.
It's just bad.
So Brie confides in Mel that Mike was at the trial purely by coincidence. We need to keep saying that. And Mel's like, what about Brady? What's going on there? And she's like, he's not honest. And a therapist once told me the first thing you fight about will always be the thing you fight about, Steph.
Do you think that's true? Because I kind of do.
I kind of do.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I never thought of it or heard of that ever until this
either.
episode. But I was like, I had to take a minute. And I was like,
me too.
Holy shit. That has rang true in every relationship that I know, that I've been
weird.
in.
Who
really
is
weird.
this? And Brie says it's a very well-paid therapist. Could it be Orna? No, you know what? Orna would never make a blanket statement like that. That's kind of irresponsible as a therapist to say.
Yeah, Orna wouldn't do that.
No. Mm-mm.
God, I miss her though.
So Mel's like, Jesus Christ, I hope that's not true because Jack and I fought about Charmaine.
I know.
Well, we all know Charmaine is still somewhere, gestating.
Gestating for 10 more years.
Jack goes to the bar and tells Preach about the baby. And Jack cries because he says, he wouldn't have little league games to go to or school plays. And he says, it's really hard to say goodbye to someone you've never met. And he brings up a good point and he says, at least with Charmaine, I could be angry at someone, but there's no one to be angry at here.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I think, is his name Martin Henderson, I think in real life? He's a good actor.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Mel's the problem.
Mel's a bad actor.
Mel's the problem.
Yeah, she's not good. We see a later scene.
The call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah. Ooh.
So at the cabin, Mel finds the baby dress she's been working on for 17 years. She calls Joey up. They chat. Later,
Can we
Carly.
talk for a second before you
Yeah.
go a little farther?
Yeah.
Joey has aged like 40 years in this scene. I was blown away by how
Really?
old I feel like she looked.
Oh, I feel like she's stunning still.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Joey? The
Joey,
sister.
the sister. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't notice. I'll go back and re-examine.
All right.
Okay.
She's got very harsh, angular stuff happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is that I'm noticing? They're all getting like work done. Like even I noticed it on
Oh.
Tara has like
Oh.
filler and Botox that she didn't have in
Our girl
previous
Bree's
seasons.
not.
I don't think so. Brie
Mm-mm.
still looks the same, but
Mhm.
I'm seeing it, and as somebody that like I get Botox, like I can see it in people. Like I know what it
Mhm.
looks like,
Mhm.
and I can see the morphing. I could see the change.
I never pick that shit up unless you come on my screen and you're like the cat lady. Like then I would notice.
Well, but it's because you don't do it.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
do it, so I notice those subtle things in
Yeah.
people, and I can pick it out. I'm not shaming. I'm admitting like I
No,
do
right.
it as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. No,
But
I
I'm
know. I
just
know.
saying like I'm noticing like to me it's a noticeable difference, and I just don't really know that I like it.
Okay.
That's all. Sorry.
So
That's just my take.
later, Tara stops by and announces she's leaving town with Chloe, and we see little
Mhm.
leaving
And
town.
yeah, but here's another thing that she looks like Tara again, looks completely normal and beautiful, like she
Mhm.
always does, and put together. Your house just burned down.
Yeah.
The home that you
Where are
grew
you
up
getting
in.
clothes?
How are you even able to walk away and feel like, oh yeah, I got this, yeah,
Yep.
bye, peace. Like
And
what?
again, what kind of job is like a 21-year-old getting
Yeah,
that they need to report immediately?
I honestly don't know. Like, is she
Okay.
hosting at TGI Fridays?
She's
Like,
like, I
don't
need
understand.
to give notice to my dishwashing job at the
Yeah,
local Dunkin' before I
I
go up there.
don't get it.
So the next morning they go to the DNC. Mel doesn't want to go in because the waiting room is full of pregnant women. They have this nice touching moment in the truck.
I need to understand something else here. I've got all kinds of questions.
Okay.
Why is Jack not driving a better vehicle?
Because that's Jack's signature vehicle. I don't think Jack has a ton of money. That's what I'm saying. How much? Maybe him paying Preacher $700,000 a year is
But
putting him out.
that's what I don't understand. How like this? Do you see what I mean? How?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand it, but I
I think
hated
they
this
have an
vehicle.
adorable cabin.
They do,
That
of course.
probably doesn't cost them much because it was Hope's and they didn't pay for it.
Right.
I don't know where his money's going.
I
The
don't know because
glamping site, maybe?
they to the date haven't paid electricity because they're just burning candles everywhere.
True.
Like I
True.
don't know what
They
they're
don't have an
spending their
electric
money
bill.
on. I mean, they don't work, but I don't get it. They don't have an electric bill.
Mm-mm.
What is happening?
Mel can't be making that much. I mean, she probably makes a decent salary, but
she quit.
oh, that's right, she quit, so she has no salary.
No one's working.
Mm-hmm. Later, Mel is resting on the couch, and Jack is saying, "Guys, I'm about to say something real bad." Jack's telling her, "I'm astounded by your bravery.
I know.
Leave me alone.
I know.
Get away from
Get
me.
away.
Stop being so nice to me. Stop treating me this way."
And no one would say, "I'm astounded by your bravery." Like he
No.
might say, like, "I'm so sorry that you're going through this. I see
He is all over her constantly. And I would just be like, give me a little fucking space here.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm with you.
All right.
Yeah, it's weird.
Mel says the whole town has lost so much. So, you know what? Maybe we can tell them about our loss. And Jack goes, I'll have Hope use the phone tree. Again, okay, so does Virgin River consist of 10 people?
I know. Again, we don't know. 10,000?
Okay.
No.
All right. So now we scoot over to Doc and Cam, and things are real tense between them because don't forget we had do not question my integrity, young man. Do not.
Do not. But also, Cameron, if he doesn't quit it with the twill suits, I'm going to lose my shit. Why was he
I have a confession to make.
What?
I have a confession to make.
Oh,
I think he looked good in this episode.
Oh,
and you know what I think it is? I think it's him hooking up with Muriel that's got me liking him.
Probably.
Because he sees our shining star. He recognizes her.
I just don't like him. He's so
So
dorky and
now
so
Doc
weird.
has a beautiful house, but that makes sense.
He's a doctor, correct?
Right. So Cam comes on over and asks Doc why he kept his macular degeneration private from him. Doc
Fuck
says,
off.
look, I was fine. And the first time it ever affected my work, I immediately removed myself from the equation.
And why does Cameron think he can throw shade at this? Like, I
don't
don't
know.
understand.
I
Like, who
don't
the
know.
fuck does this guy think he is?
I don't know. But Doc's
Does
like,
he owe him? And like, honestly, does he owe
well,
him
Cam
an
seems to
explanation?
think so.
But do we think so? Because I don't know that I do.
I don't know because I've never worked a job where like people's lives are in my hands. So like if somebody is compromised in some way, I think that makes a difference.
Well, it does, but again, to take Doc's side here to come to his defense, he did back off.
He did. But what
But
if
I
like
guess
that?
what
What
if
if
no
that
one
was
was there?
right? What if no one was there? What if Cam
Yeah,
didn't know how to do what Doc needed him to
that's
do?
true.
Like I don't
That's
know.
true. No, you're right.
Although,
You're right.
although
We
in
just
this clinic we would have had Muriel poking the guy
oh
with the
yeah. I
needle.
mean, Muriel's had all that acting training. She's got this. It's all good.
So Doc tells him, I hired you for this reason. I need someone to take over the clinic if my eyes get worse. And Doc's like, but after you stalked and got real fucking weird with Mel, I don't know. I had second thoughts. Cam says, oh, look, I regret what happened with Mel. It got real weird. And
But
also, I need to think about this offer. And Doc says, if you can't commit to this offer, fuck off. And
literally,
he stands up and walks off.
oof. Like, calm down, sir. Calm down.
Cam gets to the I wonder if people listening like think that Doc actually said that. Like people who don't know me and know that I ad lib 10
that we
things
make
into a
shit up.
script. Yeah.
I mean, doesn't matter. Some of them aren't even watching it.
You guys, I'm just interpreting the source medium. You know what I mean?
1,000,000%.
I'm interpreting the source material. Okay.
Right. And if you're looking for like a verbatim recap,
You're
this
not
isn't
getting
the
it here.
podcast. No, not for you.
It's not even factual, guys. You're not even getting facts.
No. I mean, no, we're not for
So-
everyone.
Cam gets to the office and he immediately makes fun of Muriel's wardrobe. And she's wearing Connie and Lizzie's hand-me-downs, which those two women are very different sizes. So I don't know how this outfit
I
works.
don't know, but the goddamn iron-on cat on this sweatshirt was everything.
That was Connie's.
I paused
That was Connie's.
and took a picture of it because I can't wait to post it in the group. It was one of favorite thing that happened this whole episode.
Okay, all right.
I loved it.
Muriel tells him, like, look, dude, I know you're making fun of me, but I lost everything. And I'm homeless and I'm living with Connie who treats me like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And Cam's like, you can
Wink,
stay
wink.
in my guest house.
Wink, wink.
And we see the beginning of a love story.
We do.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Can't wait to see how that plays out. Do you think Doc's going to get jealous?
That's what I was wondering because let's face it, Muriel's a little sex kitten.
Yeah,
She
is.
lets Cam through the back door and she would let Doc through the back door.
Well, she would. But see, I think Hope does. I think Hope's a freaky.
Oh, no.
You don't think Hope's freaky?
No.
Oh, I don't
No.
know.
I don't see that at all. Hope's like, I have a TBI. Be careful.
That fucking TBI. Can't. I'm over that shit.
So later we see the town clothing drive and a couple things of note happen here. So Denny comes by to announce that he also hates college. College sucks real bad. Hope overhears this and offers Lizzy a job as her chief of staff. Question.
Go. Amy.
Who's paying for any of this?
I don't know.
I know how the mayor's salary is funded, although in a town this small, I doubt the mayor's really getting a salary.
I know. And then again, is this a town of 10 or a town of 10,000? We don't know.
So who's paying Lizzy to be chief of staff? And does that job come with benefits? I don't think so.
I don't know. We have no way. There's no way to know.
No
way to know.
And Hope's acting like, I'm giving you your dream job and you're going to live in Virgin River forever.
Forever.
Okay.
She even, I thought, made notion to the farm. Like, I thought at first that maybe she wants Denny and Lizzy in that farm.
Oh, yeah. No, we all know it's going to Jack and Mel.
I know, but I'm just saying,
you
know.
Well, Lizzy looked at her and said, my mom gets mad when I buy a pair of shoes. Not happening. Cam grabs Doc and he tells him, I'm going to take the offer. He says he assumed he would miss a big city when he left San Diego, but he just doesn't. And he says the clinic is very fulfilling and he's very happy and he's getting boned. He's dicking down Muriel and,
Yeah, he's getting his.
Mm-hmm. Jack and Hope show up as Hope is giving Jack and Mel show up as Hope is giving a speech on how they will come together and rebuild and what they've like lost, and she's looking right at them. Mm-hmm. Jack runs into Brady and offers him a job working at the glamping site. Kaya is there. Go ahead, do it. And she says she's getting a divorce and would like to give it a try with him. And Preach forgives her. And he says, I enjoy complicated. So it's okay.
He
now,
does.
Jay approaches Preacher. Jay is the ex-husband, and I'm here for his trolling.
Yeah. And he's even doing it on crutches. Like, dude has some balls.
He's like, oh, nice to meet the douchebag who's dating my wife. Thank you very much. And Preacher thinks they're going to be friends. Because Preacher was raised in some kind of weird, like, Smurf village where everybody's friendly.
I know.
And
the
he's
dude,
And he's like, oh, well, I'm sorry, dude. I know it's a little awkward, but I'm dicking her down and I'm enjoying it. And Jay's like, you motherfucker. She will always come back to me. Because don't underestimate, she is obsessed with her job.
Yeah, but he did say she'll always choose her job over you.
Yep.
And that's going to be a real problem for Preach.
Yeah, Preach is used to these women who don't have jobs.
That's right. Yeah. And they just dump their kids.
Yes.
So he's not going to know what to do with this shit.
So Jack comes up behind Mel, real creepy, and says something about trying again. And she's just like, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, she's going to put a PFA against him to get him to give her some space.
A PFA? Can you imagine somebody getting a PFA in Virgin River?
First of all, there is a cop. Mike's the cop.
Mike's the cop.
You have to go to Mike.
Gotta go to Mike. And Mike's going to be like, what do you want me to do about this? I'm one guy. I'm following Brie around. I ain't got time for this shit.
So now we have the best scene. Brie runs into Mike and she's asking him to hang out this weekend because they're friends. Come on over for a friendly beer. And Brady comes over. He's all like hopped up.
He's immediately like infuriated.
It's super hot. And I love toxic men. This is my problem.
I know you do.
So he comes over and he's like super jealous and he pops off on Mike because he learns that Mike was in Sacramento and he's like, ah! And he's like all shooting steam out of his ears and all raging out. And he grabs Mike by the collar. It's hot. Guys, watch that scene. It's hot.
It's not. And Bree's like super pissed and she has to like calm him down. It's bad. I don't like a dude that acts like that in front of women. Fuck you, Brady.
Well, I don't now, but when I was 25 years old, this would have been everything.
I know.
I would have taken him behind that cupcake truck and
cupcake stand.
licked that icing off like Gary. What's her name?
Oh God. Oh God. Was it the Saw lady? I can't even remember.
It might have been.
I already don't remember her name.
Nancy. So, no, Teresa. So Brie breaks up with him for good. She's like, it's over. We're done.
Good.
That's it. That's the end of the episode. We don't have much this week.
I am so glad that she broke it off with him. Like, it was the best thing ever because I hate him. I hate him.
I love him. I love Brie. I'm getting real pissed off at Mike about this because you know what I feel like? I feel like Mike is the Paul McCartney of this group. Like, you're just in there causing trouble. You're being a goody two-shoes. You're not as talented as the other ones.
Can't with this. Amye. She deserves better. What part of we want the woman to come out on top? Don't you understand?
Brady will kick ass for her.
Yeah, he might kick her ass at some point, and I don't like that.
No, all right. We're going to agree to disagree that Paul McCartney's the worst Beatle.
One thing that we skipped over that I need to bring up.
You're letting me get away with that, but okay.
What did you say? I wasn't
Paul
listening.
McCartney's the worst Beatle.
I mean, I'm so used to hearing that. It's like it doesn't even. It just bounces right. It's like boom, like bounces right off me. I'm like rubber. But the weirdest part of this whole episode, you guys, was when they were in Preacher's house and he picks up a glass pitcher of water to pour himself a glass of water. Who keeps a pitcher of water on their counter?
Is it a Robin Brown pitcher? Is it a pitcher of water?
It was a pitcher.
Maybe,
I just thought that was weird.
I'm sure in his $1 million home he has a water filtration system in the fridge.
Right. But like it was just strange to me. Like who keeps an actual glass
pitcher of water? Was it a Brita pitcher?
No, it was like a glass, like an old like a regular glass pitcher. No one has that.
Do we think it was Windsor and water? Do we think it was vodka and water?
No, because it's Preacher and he's a baby head and he's not drinking.
Preacher is such a goody two shoes.
He's not drinking, dude.
He's like, oh my God, he's like Gary the Bachelor. He's like,
don't ruin Gary.
No. How would you like some water, sweet girl?
No. Do not ruin Gary the Bachelor.
Preach.
Is it Gary or Jerry? I don't even know.
Gary.
Now.
It's Gary.
Yeah,
but it's spelled Jerry.
Like Jerry.
Right.
Don't do that to him.
When I'm taking notes on The Golden Bachelor, I write Gary because if I write it the way he spells it, I'm going to say it.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, so weird.
All right, guys. So tune in next week when Brie and Brady bang it out behind the cupcake truck covered in icing.
If that happens, I'm going to be so pissed.
Thanks so much for listening, guys. If you haven't already, check out our Facebook group, The Backdoor Friends. The link is in the show notes. Links to our premium content are in the show notes as well, so you can hop on Patreon or Supercast and hear extended episodes of Sister Wives and also ad-free episodes of everything. So if you hate commercials, jump over there and support us.
It's the best.
And listen to us talking about Golden Bachelor. Oh, and leave us a review.
Yeah, why not?
5 stars.
5-star review. Only 5 stars. We don't want that other shit. If you have something else to say, you could send it in a DM. Slide into my DMs with that shit.
Slide into my DMs. Yeah.
Same.
All right, guys. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.
Love your bones.
Bye.